Hi folks, how we doing? How you really doing? So this is a wee introduction class, right, that I'm going to be at, and we're just going to be sending it out here. But before I do, um, if you're not feeling well at all, don't be doing this, okay? And if you take well, whenever you're doing it, then you need to be phoning the doctor or maybe even the undertaker, all right? God forgive me. But look, just make sure that you look after yourself, and you have to take full responsibility for what you're doing throughout the practice. And it's just a wee introduction video, right? It's an introduction to what I practice. Going to keep it really simple, keep it really basic, and just enjoy it. Okay. Feel free to give me any feedback about it too. All right, because I'm going to be running with these here just to see how they are. So what the way it's going to work is, if you want to pause, right, you're going to need, maybe if you have got them, have them ready. You need a brick. Put a belt down the middle of your mat. If you haven't got a belt, an old tile, do that to help for the midline. A block to sit on or a cushion. And a wee towel. Okay, you might need a towel. Well, probably wipe the sweat after you, but I want to do something else with it. So we're just going to do a couple of standing postures, a couple of seated postures, and a couple of back bends throughout it. All right. So we'll just get through it. So the way it's going to go, we just center ourselves here now. So just come to sit nice and comfortable. But you have to make sure, now my hips are above it, but just to make sure you want to sit up on something to get the hips up above the knees. All right. So you work with that. Then there's 3 points to sitting, which is the heart over the pelvis, the head balanced on the neck over the heart. So the head, the heart, the pelvis is all in line. And then the third part of sitting is to relax. So in every class that I teach, go through this, is that we let go of our day. Give yourself a checkup from the neck up. How you doing? What's going on for you? Whatever it is, let it go. Normally people, places, and things. And just give your attention here now. For this next hour, that's what you're going to be doing, is taking care of yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And the spiritual part of your practice is to breathe. So just notice your breath now. Just take time to notice the cool air entering the nostrils, warm air leaving the nostrils. If you can't breathe through the nose, then you want to feel as if you're breathing out through a straw. So you just be blowing it out, nice and steady with pursed lips. Good stuff. So just settle right down. Good. And that's what I want you to do throughout this hour, is to scan your body and to notice that you're breathing in all the postures. It's really, really important. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Now this is a focused 12 breath, right? And it's a breath that we work with. And I do it in all the classes, and it's just to get you focused, to let go. If you want to learn it, you place your thumb at the bottom of your first finger on your left hand. You use your right hand as you inhale, you lift it up, and then you drop it back down as you exhale. Okay? So just nice and easy. Just take your time and then just enjoy. Big deep breath in, exhale it out. 1, inhale, nice and slow. 1, exhale, nice and slow. Move your thumb to the middle of your first finger. 2, inhale slowly. 2, exhale slowly. Move your thumb to the tip of the first finger. 3, inhale slowly. 3, exhale slowly. Move your thumb to the tip of your second finger. 4, inhale. 4, exhale. Thumb to the tip of the ring finger. 5, inhale. 5, exhale. Thumb to the tip of the wee finger. 6, inhale. 6, exhale. Thumb to the middle of the wee finger. 7, inhale. 7, exhale. Thumb to the bottom of the wee finger. 8, inhale. 8, exhale. thumb to the bottom of the middle finger, or the ring finger. 9, inhale. 9, exhale, thumb to the bottom of the second finger. 10, inhale. 10, exhale, thumb to the middle of the second finger. 11, inhale. 11, exhale, thumb to the middle of the ring finger. 12, inhale. And 12, exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale out. How do you feel? Good. So that's your breath now to get started. So now we move on to a wee part of the class which is called lumbar. And we're just going to move the body, just waking the body up a bit. So just come down onto your belly, just lie down onto your belly. And then you just keep your arms out in front like that and just put your head down onto them. Good. And then you just slide your elbows in like so. So you have your elbows just in front of your shoulders there. And then you just look straight ahead. Now don't be like this here. So you want to get a nice lift and you're just gazing there like that. And then you just bend your two knees, drop them down. Bend your two knees, drop them down. Bend your two knees, drop them down. Good. And then you just push and you come up onto all fours, like so. And then you just take your left arm and then you slide it underneath the right and you just put your left ear, left cheek in the floor. And then you can just lengthen through your right arm like that. And then just stretch your right leg back like so. And then bring them back in and push and come back up. Right arm, slide it underneath the left. Any neckness is just put your head onto the floor, the forehead. And then you just slide your left leg back like that. But breathe. And then slide and then push and come back up. Then take your right leg back, lift it up. So you're checking now in this midline that your coccyx, the sternum, your eyebrow center is right on it. And then if you can, take your left arm out in front. And then inhale, exhale, pull your elbow and your knee in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Good. Left leg back, lift it up. Nice, big, really open, strong look in here. Good. Lift that leg up. Right arm out in front. When I need help, I reach out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee and down. Good. Put your two hands in front of your knees like that. Curl your toes under and then just lift your butt up. Put it back down. Roll it back up. Put it back down. Roll it back up and put it back down. Good job. That'll do. So now we're going to move into a wee simple sun salutation. So just watch this here. So you're going to inhale, you float your arms up, and then you're going to exhale, you just lengthen right out. You keep your hands where they are, you inhale up into all fours, curl your toes under, lift your butt up, keep your knees soft, head down. Inhale, down into all fours. Exhale, you just take your butt back like that. Slide the hands to the knees, separate the feet. Inhale, come up. Push your hips forward, and then you just look up, not too far with the neck. Inhale, straighten yourself up, and then exhale down. Okay, let's go. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, lengthening all the way out. Keep the hands where they are. Inhale, up into all fours. Curl your toes under, lift your butt and drop your head. Inhale, down into all fours. Exhale, butt back, head down. Slide the hands to the knees, separate the feet. Inhale, come up, push the hips forward and lift your heart. Inhale, straighten yourself up. Exhale, down. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, lengthen it all the way out. Inhale, up into all fours. Curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your butt and drop your head. Inhale, down into all fours. Exhale, take your butt back, head down. Slide the hands to the knees, separate the feet. Inhale, come up. Push your hips forward, lift your heart. Inhale, straighten yourself up. Exhale, down. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, lengthen all the way out. Inhale, up into all fours. Curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your butt, drop your head. Inhale, down into all fours. Exhale, butt back towards your heels, head down. Slide the hands to the knees, separate the feet. Inhale, come up. Push the hips forward as you exhale, lift your heart. Inhale, straighten yourself up. Exhale, down. Now that's A. So B, there's a couple of extra movements in that. So if you have tight hamstrings or a tight back or tight hips, you might need a couple of bricks there, okay? So you would use your bricks right throughout the whole sun salutation. So I'll just show you one side and that's how it goes. You're going to inhale, you float your arms up. Exhale, you lengthen out. You inhale, come up onto all fours, curl your toes under, exhale, lift your butt and drop your head. This time now you bend down, the knees, you look forward and you lunge your right leg in as you inhale, and then you exhale, you lift up like so. Then you inhale, you float your arms up, then exhale, you drop them back down. Inhale, up onto your tip toes, exhale, heels back and down. And then you do the same on the other side, and then you just come back and you just repeat the wee back bend, okay? Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, lengthening all the way out. Remember, you can use the bricks here. Inhale, up into all fours. Curl your toes under, lift your butt and drop your head. Bend the knees. Inhale, lunge your right leg in, left knee to the floor. Exhale. So look, you check that midline. Coccyx, sternum, eyebrow center, right on. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, up onto your tip toes. Exhale, heels back. Inhale, lunge your left leg in, right knee to the floor. Exhale. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, up onto your tip toes. Exhale, heels back. Inhale, down into all fours. Exhale, butt back, head down. Slide the hands to the knees, separate the feet. Inhale, come up. Hips forward, coccyx, sternum, eyebrow center, right on that midline. Inhale, straighten yourself up. Exhale, down. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, lengthening all the way out. Inhale, up into all fours, curl your toes under, exhale, butt up, head down. Inhale, lunge your right leg in, left knee to the floor, exhale. Inhale, float your arms up, exhale, drop your arms down. Inhale, up onto your tip toes, exhale, heels back. Inhale, left leg in, right knee to the floor, exhale. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, up onto your tip toes. Exhale, heels back. Inhale, down into all fours. Exhale, butt back. Slide the hands to the knees, separate the feet. Inhale, come up. Push your hips forward, elbows tight. Exhale. Inhale, straighten yourself up. Exhale, down. Good. So that's the sun salutation. So hopefully you're feeling a wee bit nicer and a bit of heat in the body. So that's energy. So we're going to go and do downward dog now. All right. So once again, work with this as best you can here. If you have tight hamstrings, don't be afraid to step the legs out of it, but we'll go through it. So just watch for a minute, right? Wrist, elbow, shoulder, all lined up. So you're there like that. Coccyx, sternum, eyebrow center, right on the midline. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. Now look, if any of them dodgy elbows there, look, you need to go and turn your hands out a wee bit like that so you get on here. So now we want to get this feeling here, it's called protraction, where you're pushing your shoulders right up like that you're not down there. So you see the way that you don't want your back, so you're really strong into here. And then press your fingertips and the knuckle of your first finger really strongly into the floor. But feel the fingertips, and then you curl your toes under, lift your knees off the floor like that, and you just push your rib cage back, drop your head down, and then you just lift your butt up as high as you can like that. Now, if you have tight hamstrings, don't be going to straighten the leg. What you want to feel is the pelvis moving away from the rib cage there and the head down. Okay, and once again, if the hamstrings are tight, don't be afraid to step the legs out. But most important of all, you breathe. Okay, so let's go. So spread the fingers, fingertips pressed, knuckle on that first finger, lift your chest away from the floor. Your gaze is about 2 or 3 feet in front of your hands. Curl your toes, run your eyes right down your midline, looking up into the navel, get your arse up as high as you can. If the hamstrings are tight, then step the legs out a bit, head hanging down and then pressing back. Good. And then really feel as though those triceps are spinning out. Really open the shoulders there. I have faith in the known before me. 1, deep breathing. 2, inflate the back of the rib cage there. 3, as the belly draws away from the waistband. 4, nice controlled breath. And 5, then inhale back down into table, then exhale, take your butt back, just rest in trust and patience, but not for too long. Let's go again, up, hands there, wrist, elbows, shoulders, pushing up, curl your toes under, lift the knees, rib cage in towards the thighs, dropping the head down, lift your butt up as much as you can, and then think about that pelvis moving away. Now, don't be locking your knees out. What you do is lift your quad muscles, lift your kneecaps, right up into the head of the femur. Triceps spinning out. 2 ears in line with the biceps, and check your breathing. Scan the body. Relax. Relax, folks. 3, I have faith in the known before me. 4, and 5, inhale, back down into all fours. Exhale, take your butt back, head down. I rest in trust and patience, but not for too long. Up we come. Good. Now, from here, pushing through here. Wrist, elbows, shoulders, all in line. Back nice and long, pushing through the arms. Curl your toes under, rib cage in towards the thighs, buttocks, get them up. Now, if you feel okay, you can bring the feet hip width apart. And don't be afraid to keep them out nice and wide. The cosmos will not shake if you do. Head hanging down, find your breath. Inflating the back of the ribs, both sides of the ribs. Good. So good here for your wrist, your shoulders, opening the lower back and the hamstrings. Sending fresh blood to the brain for £5. Sweet Jesus, boys, what do you get? And 5, lovely. Then down into all fours, take the butt back. I rest in trust and patience. Good. And then up we come. Lovely. So this next one, right? So this is where you might need, it's called Uttanasana. So if you're a bit tight around the hips, okay, then you might find it a bit difficult here, you know, to get down onto the floor. Everybody wants to touch their toes in yoga. That has nothing to do with touching toes. So what you got to do, right, is you soften the knees. You take your arse back like that. The knees stay over the ankles. So the back is nice and long. So look, you might want to be able to do that. Okay, so these 7 vertebrae are really long. Head not down like that. So you're there. Okay, then you can go on to here. Put the hands onto the bricks. Fold them down all the way. And then we can start to work. You don't push your knees back. You lift these big muscles here. Right down. So you work with it as best you can. Okay, so just folding all the way down. Hands out. Lovely. So you're here and then really connecting into that breath now. 1. Good. If you're open enough in the hamstrings, press the big toe, the heel, the arches of the feet down. Really bring your adductors into it. 4, I let go of all tension, worry, and anxiety. 5, good. Then from there, inhale, look up, create space, take your arms back, knees stay here, hands onto the waist, then inhale all the way up with the heart, and then exhale, 2 legs together. Lovely. Now, this next one's called Parsvakonasana. So you get the legs out, 44.5 feet. If you're not sure what 44.5 feet is, wrist and ankle lined up, so get them out as wide as you can there. So what you do now is you turn your left foot in, your right foot goes all around there like that. Keeping the pelvis nice and square, you bend the knee, all right? Now that might be enough for some of you. But take your left hand onto your tailbone and feel as if you're pushing that tailbone down towards your heel there like that. Okay, so now you don't let this hip drop, you push that away there. Press this foot down, so this knee here wants to go towards the wee toe. Arms up, look out, reach, put your forearm onto the leg like that. Anybody that knows to go further, go ahead. Bring the rib cage back. I'm just keeping this pure beginner level. So you're here, so your chest, that sternum, torch on it, shining forward all the time. Non-resistance gives me peace. 1, 2, 3, breathe. 4, really strong standing leg. 5, now bend that left knee and then use your quad muscle to help you to come up and then turn and just do the exact same on the other side. So the more you open out, the deeper you'll be able to sit, but just keep it simple. And keep it simple and real. So you're here, so the tailbone goes towards here, so your arse is not stuck out like that, so you're there, arms up, good. So we're here, reach out, forearm, push the knee back, this arm floats up, rib cage open. Remember, torch on the sternum, shining straight ahead. Breathe, and scan that body. Good, no tension, wherever you tension, your jaw, your shoulders, and your lower back, even the wrists here like this. No tension in the body at all. 4, good, and 5. Now we'll have a bit of crack. Turn the chest down, and then from there, back leg, bend, and lift it up as much as you can. But check that there, look, the coccyx, sternum, eyebrow centers right on the midline. Good, so lift it up, keep this thigh turning in, drop it down, and then fold all the way into your forward bend. Grab your ankles, good, and then just slowly stack each vertebrae on top of one another as we come all the way up. So what you've done now, you flex the spine, you've taken it into lateral flexion. So now we're going to rotate it. So just step your left leg back and put your knee down onto the floor like that. And then just put your hand there, so get a brick. So now you want the knee over the ankle like that, pressing that right toe, the heel, strongly into the floor, the arch of the foot. And now we want to get this nice length into here, but make sure you're not arching the back. So you're nice and long. You're going to float up your left arm, you release your chin, you go forward and put your hand down onto there like that. Coccyx, sternum, eyebrow center. Now in this order, take your right arm out, externally rotate your tricep, sweep your hand around, put it on your right kidney, middle of the back, left kidney, open up the shoulder by pulling the elbow back. You're still looking down at your belt or your midline, curl your toes under, lift your back leg up off the floor, push your heel back, stand on that leg, and then take your gaze diagonally and look out into the space. Now really push back and open here. Don't let your head fall in like that. So your ear hole should be on that midline. There. Any neck issues, keep looking down at the mat, and then see, can you take your arms straight up? Good. So you really reach up through that right finger. Serenity comes when I surrender. Push that heel right back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. And then chest to thigh. Fingertips onto here. 1, 2, lifting right up. Coccyx, sternum, eyebrow center on your midline. That big inner thigh turning in, and then drop that left leg down beside the right. Full forward bend. Look up. Then lunge your right leg back, knee to the floor, break into there, right hand on here, lengthening right back, knee over the ankle, heel, big toe, wee toe, arch the foot, press, heart lifts up from the floor, then take your left arm out, tricep spins out, left kidney middle of the back, right kidney, pull that elbow back, right knee up, push your heel back, really strong back leg, gaze goes diagonally to look into the space, left arm up straight. Breathe. Serenity comes when I surrender. 3. Come on, breathe. Really inflate into the back of the rib cage here. Belly draws away from the waistband on your exhalation. Relax, folks. 4, 5. Chesty thigh. Let's go. So bend that knee and lift that right leg right up into the standing split. Head hanging right down and drop it down beside the left. Full forward bend. Grab your ankles, drop your butt, take a big deep breath in, and then slowly coming all the way up. All good, all good. Now, so this next one is a balancing posture. Okay, so just put your left hand onto your hip there like that, standing nice and tall, so you're really lifting right up. Now you can soften the knee if you wish. Now what you can do, right, if the balance is not so good, don't be afraid to get off your mat and stick your finger in the wall, okay, or something, then from here. So fix your eyes on something that's not moving, nice and tall, and then just lift your right leg up like that and just hold it. Hold the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And dropping down. Well done. Keep it nice and simple. Okay, so once again, just coming up, right hand onto the waist like this, elbow back to open up the chest, strong standing leg, eyes fixed on something that's not moving, good. And then just bring up that left knee and hold it up. Keep it simple. 1, 2, 3, and calm, balance, root and faith. 4, lovely. And 5 and down. Yeah. Well done, everybody. Now we're going to go for a wee run. Just for a bit of crack. So from there, just float your arms up. Stick your arms back like that. Fold down over bent knees. Don't let your knees go forward. Good. Lift up and lengthen like so. That's it. Now from there, you just lean forward. Step, right leg, left leg back into this posture here, which is called a high plank. So once again, you're pushing up through there. You're not doing that. Good. Put your 2 knees down onto the floor like that. Look forward. Now, don't bend your elbows. You take your shoulders forward. Keep your arse up so your chin or forehead goes onto the mat. Slide your legs back. Thighs turn in. Lift up your chest. Release your neck. And then lift your butt up like so. Then now, so once again, you can use bricks here. Now, from there, just tiptoe up the mat, but don't lift your hands. Once your hands want to lift, you stop. It doesn't really matter where you go here. And then you just step the 2 feet, the wee toe, and that outer heel is right out at the edge of the mat. Coccyx, sternum, eyebrow center. Put your hands onto your ankles like that. Good. So you keep your gaze forward. Now from there, keep there. Don't let your knees go there. Now lift your hands up onto your knees. So you're there like that, and then you get your arse back. Keep the chest, take your arms out to the side like that. Look straight ahead. Spin your triceps out. Keep your arse back. Don't let your knees go forward. And then sweep your arms right out and your fingertips touch. So squeeze your fingertips. Good. Now push back. Now you should be really feeling this into your hamstrings, your adductors, and your hips there. Right up. 1, 2. My body houses my soul. 3. Breathe everywhere. 4. And 5. Lovely. And then exhale. Fold down over bent legs. Then take it forward. Step the legs back again into your high plank. So you're here. Don't have your butt up there like that. Good. 2 knees down onto the floor. Go forward. Chin or forehead down. Slide the legs back, inner thighs turning in, shoulder blades down the back, lift your heart, release your neck, curl your toes under, lift your butt. This time now, bring your feet in just about hip width apart, that'll do you here. And then tiptoe up the mat, okay, as far as you can. So we're going to take it different now, we're going to work into the quads, but slide the hands up the knees. Now this time, you just take your knees slightly forward, okay, but not away down there like that. So you just take them slightly forward and then take your hips back, so you're there. Hands there, arms out, triceps spin, sweep the arms out in front like that. Good. Now really press those adductor muscles, and the hip goes back like that, and the arms are up as high as you can. Breathe. Any shoulder issues, just drop your arms down like that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lovely. And then fold down over bent legs, drop the head right down. Good. And then from there, look up again, step, right leg, left leg back into that high plank. Good. Put your 2 knees down onto the floor. Then chin or forehead down, slide your legs back, shoulder blades down. Good. Lift up into a wee simple back extension. Curl your toes under, lift your butt. Good. Now put your 2 knees down onto the floor. Stretch your butt back. Lovely. Slide your hands to your knees. And then you're going to lunge your right leg up there to the front of your mat there like that. Now what is really important, right, is that the knee doesn't go over the ankle there like that. Okay, so you're here, you just get sitting right into it. Now, drop your shoulders. Put your 2 hands on your knees, curl your toes under. The same in your balancing posture, just look straight ahead and lift your back leg up off the floor. Okay, now you can unbend this knee here, but if you wish, okay, now you're there like that. Now push this leg strongly back. Good. Take your arms out, spin your triceps out. Good. And then float your arms up above your head like that. Good. And then really press that arch of that right foot. Heel, breathe. Rib cage lifts up from the pelvis. I am a warrior of the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Chest to thigh. Good. And then from there, nice and easy, bend that left leg and lift it right up into that standing split. Drop your head right down. And then drop it down beside the right. Full forward bend right down. Grab your ankles. And then slowly stack them up. Nice and easy. Lovely. Inhale, float arms up. Exhale, hips back, folding right down. Good. Step, right leg, left leg back into your high plank. 2 knees down onto the floor. Chin, forehead down, slide the legs back. Inner thighs turning in, lift up, nice and simple. Good. Into your dog posture. Down into table. Stretch your butt back. Take a wee breath here. Slide the hands to the knee. The word is weak. Lunge that leg in. Stay with me. Don't let the big mixer tell you anything at all. You're grand. So once again here. Okay. You put your 2 hands onto the leg like that. Curl your toes under and then step up. But push this back. Really get into that hip flexion. Now you can straighten that leg there if you wish. Okay. So you can straighten this up as much as you want. Or sit. Just don't let it go forward. Press the arch of that foot down, left foot down, arms out, spin the triceps, shoulder blades away down your back, float your arms up nice and high. Breathe. 1, back leg really strong. 2, 3, I am a warrior of the heart. 4, and 5. Lovely. Forward, step, lift that right leg up. Drop it down beside the left, full forward bend. Lovely. And then right leg, left leg back, down into table, take your butt back. Fold in your arms, head down, close your eyes. I rest in trust and patience. Lovely. And then up we come. Now, you can get rid of your belt now. Okay, if you not need that. But this is where your wee towel comes in, and this is where your block will come in, right? So if you see this here, you don't want, this is your pelvis, right? So you don't want the pelvis tilted up like that. Okay, it's important it's tilted there, like not as much as that, but you know, it's just there. I'm just exaggerating for that. It's called an anterior tilt, because then you want to be feeling these flexion postures. Okay, it's really important that you feel them in the lower back area, that your upper back is not all rounded into it. So you would sit up like that. Now, what I want you to do here is just to get your towel, right? And then just put your towel between your knees, a wee towel, and fold it up like that. And what that's going to send a signal to the brain is to bring these adductor muscles into it, right? But if your hamstrings are tight, you would lift your knees off the floor like that. The worst thing, you don't want that there to happen. And look, from here to here is flexion. Okay, so if you've got really tight hamstrings, your belt just above your heels like that, and then one hand, and that's the way you work. You don't round your back, nor you drop your head. You're looking forward like that all the time. So you're leading with the sternum, not your nose. Okay, so you go to there. All right, so nice and simple. Now, from there, if the hamstrings are tight, remember what lengthens your hamstrings is your quad muscles. Okay, not jamming your knees down like that. So you just slightly hold your towel like that, float your arms up, release your neck. Good, and then if you can, you let rib cage lifts up, folding out over the pelvis, and then you hold the feet like that. Now, remember, it's all about acceptance. So if you can there like this, that's it. And then now you start to work the legs. So you squeeze your towel and suck your quad muscles up, and be happy enough. It's really, really important, folks, right? You breathe there. Really lift that rib cage away from the pelvis, but not your shoulders up around your ears like that. Good. It's so important to practice the principles of yoga. And what's the principles of yoga? Ahimsa, not to hurt yourself. Acceptance of what you can do. Gratitude, what you can do. And practice with honesty. You can't hear that enough. All right? The ego wants to get at you. So there's no stinking thinking. Just enjoy this. Calm everything down now. This is a nice calming posture. Good. And 5. Lovely. And then inhale, look up, hold it. Exhale. Good stuff. Now the progression in that, right? So if you can get down into here, you keep the legs strong. If your back muscles allow it, right? And the hamstrings, then all you do is you bend your elbows. But you want to feel as if your armpit has been drawn back into your groin. So you're like that. Okay, so your neck is nice and long, and you're leading with the sternum there. So you're going there like that. In yoga, your feet are humility. This is your ego. So you bring ego towards humility. Okay, so you're working like that. Now, I like to do wee vinyasanas between each posture. And the idea of that there is you've got a nice heat going now. So you want to keep that heat going. Okay, so what we do in this one, and this is a beginner's, you lie back like this, you take your 2 legs up straight like that. Okay, and you stay for 2 breaths, which is 1, 2. Now, if you're open enough, you can put your hands there, or you can press, and you just keep your knees bent, and you just roll your lumbar off the floor. You're not away over here, just the lumbar. And then you come down, you grab the outer edges of the feet, you pull your knees down towards the floor. 1, 2, you drop your 2 feet to the floor like that. You put your hands out wide, backs of the hand, thumb and wee fingers, and you lift your butt up like so. 1, 2, upper back comes down slowly. You cross your feet like that, put the hands, and then you exhale and you just roll up like so. It's lovely, okay? So you just work with that in between each posture. So now this next one, right, we're going to do a rotation. So we can sit like this. So you're here. So this is where you would get the brick And you would sit right on the block this time. So I just want you to have your legs crossed like that. Just do a wee simple one here. So just bring your left hand across onto the right leg there like that. Okay. Now you look straight ahead. Always with me, right? Your head moves last in a rotation. So there. And you got to make sure you're not lying back like that. So you lift right up. Okay. And then from there, your gaze always in a rotation goes diagonally. So you're not just turning around like that. So you're there like that. And your eyes, it's your eyes that help rotate those 7 vertebrae in the neck. So you're there, just looking into that space. Good. Nice and simple here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you come back to center. Change the cross with the legs, and then we'll just do the exact same on the other side, right? So you bring your arm across like so, okay, and then you take this arm back onto here, you lift up nice and tall, really tall like this, and then from there your gaze goes diagonally. Everywhere I turn, I see beauty. Breathe, really breathing into the back of that rib cage. As you exhale, the belly drawn away from the waist back. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. And then on your back, 2 legs up straight. Good. 1, 2. Lumbar off the floor. 1, 2. Grab the outer edges of the feet. Pull the knees down, tailbone forward. 1, soles of the feet pointing towards the ceiling. 2, drop your 2 feet to the floor, take your arms out wide. Make sure your thumb and wee finger is on the floor. And then inhale, lift the hips up as much as you can. 1, 2, upper back comes down really slowly. Cross the legs and roll it up to center. Lovely. Now, if you're running to a doctor, a physio, a chiropractor, anybody, all right, with bad backs, be really careful with this one here. Okay, this is called boat. Everybody hates boat. That's a suit, but it's something, it's a posture. My teacher Joey always told me, if you're doing a class plan, make sure you have boat and Baddha Konasana. So here we go. So look, all you're going to do, let's start here. Squeeze your towel because we want to bring these adductors into it. You're not rounding your back, you're not dropping. You're sitting in 2 sitting bones like so. Squeeze. So the sternum forward, deltoid forward, hip forward. Nothing's going back. Big boat sailing down the river. Good. Breathe. 1. My spirit gives me inner strength. 2, 3, drop, get rid of the towel, cross your legs, put your hands, roll forward, lift your butt up, come back down. Get your towel, squeeze. Now you can be happy enough to repeat this. Remember, you practice with honesty. See now if you can take your arms out in front like that and squeeze your towel. 1, I'm only holding you for 3 breaths. 2, 3, get rid of the towel. Cross the legs, hands, hips up, back down. Get the towel, we'll take it a wee bit further. Hold the legs this time, shins running parallel to the ceiling. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Down, rid of the towel, forward, hips up, back down. Get the towel again, between the knees, lift up, shins parallel to the ceiling, look straight ahead, hands by your side like that. 1, 2, squeeze your towel, you're probably conscious. And 3, lovely. Down, lie back, legs up straight. 1, 2, lumbar off the floor. 1, 2, fantastic. Grab the outer edges of the feet, pull the knees down. 1, 2, drop your 2 feet to the floor, arms out, press, hips up. 1, 2, upper back comes down really slow, cross the legs, and then roll it up. Good. So now this next one, get your butt back up onto something high here, right? So Baddha Konasana is a hip opener. Okay, so we want to know where we can go. So if you see if you're sitting with your knees are way up here like this, like it's all right, as long as you start to feel an opening here, these adductor muscles, right? But to work that, you got to use your abductor muscles. Here, your glute med and minimus. So they have to be dropping down into here. So you got to really work into that. So if you're a bit tight, take the legs away out like this. Okay, there's no point in sitting in here and you all humped up like that. Let the natural order happen. So you got to really feel that that rib cage is lifting, because this is decompression breathing here. The more they can get into it, that's a whole video on its own. So lift up into here like that. And really, this is real powerful breathing stuff once we get up. Now, you can don't put your hands on your knees, okay? Mess about with God's, but never mess about with your knees. Use these big muscles here, your quad muscles, and feel them turning out like that, and then you'll notice the knees going down, okay? This is called a tiger walk here. So you're just up and down there like that, just nice and easy. Good. So you push your heels really tight, and then depending where you're at, okay, so some of you might be into here, some of you might be really open on the hips. If you are, you can lift up, and then you can come into flexion like so, but not rounding. So you're coming forward, that the crown of the head's always going right out in front like that. Okay, so we're here. My spirit is as gentle as a butterfly. You can put your hands back like this also. There's a pile of stuff you can do. This posture is nearly a video on its own. 4, breathe, and 5, lovely. Now from there, butterfly the legs in. Now, well done. So what we're going to go on to the next bit, we're going to do a bit of back extension. But to have good back extensions, you need a fairly strong core as well, okay? And the stronger your back is, then the better your flexion postures are going to become. So this is the way yoga balances everything out. But it's really important that you work your back muscles as well. My friend Mickey Carey, great man. And that's what he always says, it's really important to have the back strengthened, all right? So, but we do it nice and simple. So we're going to bring in extra muscles into this here. But what we're going to do, and do it as best you can, just don't be feeling sorry for yourself. You'll be all right. So just stay with me. So just come back and then just get into, now you're going to need your wee towel here, right? So you have that towel handy for you there. You know what? Just get your towel out and put it between your knees like that. All right. So you're there. So have the knees and then get your wrists, elbows, shoulders on in line, and then you stretch your leg back like that. Now make sure your arse is not up like that, and make sure it's not down like that. So you push into there. Now you're only going to be here for 3 breaths. So get that contraction of the shoulders. Good. 1, squeeze that towel. 2, 3. Put your 2 knees down onto the floor. Now get a fist and put your fist there like that. Don't put, you want to feel as if you had a block between your arms like that. Okay, so you're there. And then make that, and now you got to, the action here is down, you press your forearms down and you lift your shoulders up like that. And your gaze is in front, and then you're here like this. So your arse is not up like that again. Now squeeze that towel. 1, 2, 3. Now this next one, tops of the feet, but be careful with this, right? So the tops of the feet are on the floor, the backs of the hands are on the floor, and then you lift like so. The knees is up, and now you really squeeze and 1. So you want your elbows in front of the shoulders like that. If you're shaking, it's really good. 2 and 3 and lie down. Lovely. Now it's important you hold on to that towel, right? Now, what I want you to watch is this. My feet now are going to lift off the floor about a foot, and the toes is not like that. You pull the toes towards your knees. Okay, so it's really important. I'll just move this a wee bit now. So you're here. All right, so I'm just going to squeeze this. So you're there like that, right? So you're here. Good. You can see. Now, what you're going to do is none of this stuff here, look. You keep these 7 vertebrae long, and you're going to squeeze your towel like so. Okay, so you're there. Your hands is underneath the shoulder blades are way down the back. Squeeze your towel, feet up. You just lift your chest a wee bit like this. Keep your chin tucked in, lift your hands off the floor. Squeeze your towel. 1, squeeze it. 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 5. And relax. Arms down, right your ear. Breathe. So you're here. Now, look, what you do now is you take your thumbs at them big ears there, look, on your pelvis. Your thumbs, so your palms, your hands are facing up towards the ceiling, like that. And then all you're going to do is you trace your thumbs up your rib cage into your armpits, and you pull your elbows back like that. So you're really lifting the elbows up, trying to get them up like that. Okay, not forward, up and back. Okay, and then it's the same thing with the feet. So the head down, squeeze the knees with the towel, lift the feet up. Good. And then from there, thumbs at the pelvis, lift the chest, squeeze the towel, trace the thumbs up the rib cage, lift the elbows up, pull them back, breathe. I can rise to great each moment. Squeeze your towel. You should really feel this in the lower back. If you're shaking, it's really good. 1, come on, lift up. 2, squeeze the towel. 3, 4, and 5, and relax onto the other ear. Lovely, unbelievable. So now you go for Cobra, the full posture. So where do you see how easy this is now? So what you got to feel now, right? You're lying here like this. So those inner thigh muscles, those adductor muscles, you want to feel that they're turning in towards one another. So and the inner knees is turning in towards one another. And this time the feet stay on the floor, the toes lengthen back, and then from there you make sure that pelvis is nice and level. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, but you want to feel as if your hands are on air cushions. Shoulder blades are down the back, elbows are in tight to the rib cage, and then you just inhale, you just lift your chest. Any neck is, you just stay there. If not, now don't be looking up to the ceiling. You just look there about 6 feet in front of you and breathe. Really feel that breath. Breathing into the breath of Jesus. Breathing into the lower back, that lower rib cage. Inflating both sides of the rib cage. Good. 3, I can rise to greet each moment. 4, lovely. And 5, and releasing down. Beautiful. Curl your toes under and up into your dog posture. Good. And then just come down into table. So just watch this here now. Now look, some of you might need bricks, okay? And if you haven't got bricks, what is okay to do is to roll the back of your mat up like that, okay? So you can roll the back of the mat up there like so. But what we're going to do first, you're going to step your legs out, your feet out past your hips. You soften your knees. You're going to push your butt back like that. And then you just fold down over your right leg like that. Then you're going to fold out over your left leg. Then you just fold like that. Okay. So just nice and easy. Arch back. So you're here. Okay, so you've got that feeling there like that. The knees don't go over the ankles. The knees stay in line with the ankles. And then you just fold down and you just take your right leg like so. Release your neck now. Make sure the neck is nice and relaxed. And then you come back to center. Head hanging down. Good. And then over to the left. Back to center. And you're just hanging right out there. Fantastic. And then you put the hands onto the floor, and then you just bring your legs in. So you either use your blocks, right, or your bricks, or roll your mat up. It's up to you. But what I don't want, look, is your feet out there like that. Okay, I want your feet just slightly like that, or preferably, let's go back to basics in this. So you're sitting there on squat. So a lot of people think, so we're here, anybody back issues or knee issues, just be careful. And then all you want to do is sit. And now, instead of all this happening, you want to really get that nice length into the back with that. So you're sitting right up. You can even hold there. Good. And the knees just suck into the elbows. And that rib cage is lifting away from the pelvis. And we use this decompression now right down into here. Chin's just nice and relaxed. Everything is nice and long. Belly draws away from the waistband. Taking time to breathe. The body just absolutely loves this, especially the back. And I have a real bad, I don't know, but this is one of the postures here that has really helped my back, seriously. Good. If you can manage to sit in this for 5 minutes, I can tell you it is some help. 4 and 5. And then we'll just come into the thoracic spine now. So we just, some of you might need bricks, and then you just come down, tuck your chin in, put your forehead onto the brick or the floor, drop your shoulders down below the knee, backs of the hands is down beside the 2 feet. Just let your mouth fall open here now and relax your jaw. And you just return, you're just returning to the child, from the adult to the child resting, trusting in the now, and the head on the lap of the mother yoga. Brilliant. When I'm calm, I gain insight, clarity, and ease. And then up we come. Good job. Now, so now you just come to sit in a nice, comfortable sitting position. All right. Now, I encourage you to get up on your block again. Okay, so you're here. Now, once again, you've got to acknowledge your practice there now. Acknowledge your gift, that great gift of strength, of suppleness, of sensitivity, and the stamina to do your practice. And this is where gratitude comes into your practice. Okay, and really feel this now. So what is really important is we seal your practice, right? You were focused, you were concentrating on the brain. So now, if the brain doesn't hit the floor, lift the floor up. So you can get a couple of bricks, put your elbows onto them there like that, and just rest the front of the brain on your hands. And if you haven't even got this much flexibility, get a chair or a sofa and just let the head fall onto it, or else come up onto your knees and just let your forehead hit the floor. When I'm calm, I gain insight, clarity, and ease. And then up we come. Good. Now, once again, let's get the back, heart, pelvis, head all in line. But don't have the back rigid. So if you need your arms to support you, this is perfectly okay. You might need to get up and sit up on a chair, which is all right too, okay? But I want you to take your awareness to that space there, your eyebrow center. And in meditation, now you're only sitting, right? In meditation, visualization is really important. So I want you to visualize a square here. And then you're just going to take this time now to breathe around the square. And if you can breathe for 4, happy days. If you can breathe for 6, happy days. But it has to be floor, okay? And the eyes are soft, your gaze is down into your heart. So what you do now is allow this abundance of care and compassion and love to flow through your body there, especially from the heart. Visualizing your square and then slowly breathing around each side of the square. Pause for a millisecond at the corner. Just pause and then let the breath flow. Now keep it simple, folks. Don't be a hero. Keep it simple. Keep it real. So we're just letting the body. What I want you to do now is to acknowledge the miracle and the wonder of your body. And allow that care and compassion and love flow through your body, what you've just done there. No stinking thinking. You must not put a negative on what you just did. Really feel your breath. Gratitude for a body full of well-being. And feel there now, this last hour, that you have practiced the principles of yoga. You've practiced ahimsa. You haven't hurt yourself, physically or mentally, hopefully. You have practiced acceptance, accepted what you're able to do there. Grateful for what you're able to do or move. You practice with honesty to do the best that you could. And feel that you've now practiced in a beautiful principle which is called Ishvara Pranadhana. And feel now that you really feel a power greater than yourself. It can be Jesus, it can be Buddha, it could be Muhammad, it could be whatever. And if you don't believe in anything, something higher than yourself. But really feel that, really feel the grace that you've got of a healthy body, what you're able to do there. And then take a deep breath in and exhale. Good. And then you just come up onto your knees, put your hands in front of your knees, come to stand, grab your ankles, release your neck, take a deep breath, and slowly roll your spine up to stand. Please don't move, just feel your feet, don't move. And this is the feeling of humility. Humility and humor come from the one word, humus, which is earth, which gives us the ability not to take ourselves so serious. Fantastic, everybody. Now, so we come now to a relaxation. So this is where a couple of bricks is handy again, okay? So you're there. Just imagine that this is a blanket. I haven't got a blanket here with me, right? So, and you might need a wee cushion or a pillow to support your head. Make sure it's just the back of the ears, and then you just put your blanket around you. And it's really important, even if the steam's lifting out of you, put a blanket around you, because that is energy. Okay, you want to keep that energy in. So just get yourself really comfortable there now. And just settle yourself right down. And if you have any final movements to make to the body or your clothing, just go ahead and make it now. And now just be as still as you possibly can. If the head wanders off, which is normal enough, then just bring it back to the sound of my voice. Good. So just feel the body just lying on the floor there. In your dreams, you don't have any control over your dreams. In Yoga Nidra, you become the creator of the dream. So just let your body be, and that sense of freedom, of fulfillment, and fruitfulness, and millions of cells and miles of nerves pulsating through your body, lit up with this real positive energy there. So take this time now just to relax as we scan the body. I'm going to call out different parts of the body as we go through it. But what I want you to feel now is the spine. What you've done with your spine and your practice there, you've flexed your spine. You have laterally flexed your spine. You have rotated your spine and you've extended your spine. So now I want you to draw all the energy into your spine. So we're going to feel as if the energy is just drawn there to have a meeting. So we draw the energy now as if your toes are like roots in a tree, and drawing it up now from your left toes to the sole of the foot, your heel, your calf muscle, the knee joint, the back of the thigh, into the buttock, and up into the spine. The right toes, the sole of the foot, the heel, the calf muscle, the knee joint, the thigh, the buttock, and into the spine. From the left fingers into the palm of the hand, the wrist joint, up into the forearm, the elbow joint, up into the left shoulder, down into the left torso, and into the spine. The right fingers, up into the right fingers, the palm of the hand, the wrist, the elbow joint, up into the shoulder joint, down into the right torso, and into the spine. And just feel all that energy gathered there now in the spine. A real heat, and feel as if it's like a meeting there. But you want to send that energy out now. You want to send it out into your community there. An energy that was pulsating from you. And we want to put courage into it. So to do that, just think about the last time you were courageous. And if it doesn't pop into your head right away, then just feel that maybe you watched a film or something, right? And you've seen somebody being courageous in it. So just ignite that feeling. And then just send it out with care and compassion and love. And we send it out now from your right torso up into your right shoulder, down into the elbow joint, the forearm, the wrist joint, the palm of the hand, and out through the right fingers. The left torso up into the left shoulder joint, down into the elbow joint, the forearm, the wrist joint, down into the palm of the hand, and out through the fingers. Then we go from the right hip down into the back of the right thigh, the back of the right knee joint, down the calf muscle, into the right ankle joint, down into the heel, the sole of the foot, and out through the toes. Send it out from the left hip joint, the back of the thigh, the knee joint, the calf muscle, the ankle joint, the heel, the sole of the foot, and out through the left toes. Now just feel that you've sent that care, compassion, and love and courage to your community. Now notice your body with a new, renewed energy. A body where you've made a space in your home to take care of yourself, to try something that is really positive, a time to be honest, a time to feel, a time to acknowledge, and just feel your body there now. Calm, serene, light, millions of cells, miles of nerves pulsating in well-being. See how it feels. And just feel this last hour there, that you've taken the time to be your healer, your hero, and your leader. I give you a message, took a message to you, and you practiced it with an open mind and an open heart. And now your body is reaping the benefits of your practice. Let your body enjoy the fruit of your practice. Now, nice and easy. Just bring your awareness just back into your room, the four walls, the ceiling, your body just lying on the floor. And gently move your body. Wriggle your fingers, your toes. Bend your knees. Bring your hands together. Rub them really hard. Place them on the earth. Place them on your tummy. Place them on the heart. And feel deep care and compassion and love for yourself. And then just roll over onto your side, whatever side suits you, just roll over onto it. Make sure that your head is supported now. Curl your knees right up as much as you can and keep your eyes open. How do you feel? So when we marry energies like that, Rajasic energy and tamas, where you were lazy there for 10 minutes, we're hopefully left now with a nice sattva feeling, which is a lucid and healthy body, a lucid and healthy mind, and lucid and healthy emotions that binds us to joy and gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, this is yoga. And when you're ready, just come to sit. And then just touch the earth in thanksgiving and gratitude for no matter how much or how little that you did there. But now a really spiritual thing to do is to give your practice away. I'm sure you know one person that's not too well who would give anything to do what you just did there now. Give your practice away to that person. Because it's the only way you keep this, folks, is to give it away. And then up we come. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I just fair loved it. I'm just sitting here in the studio, my own not a being on it at all, and it's just class. So thank you so much, everybody. And whatever's left of your day, you enjoy it because you certainly added to my life, and I thank you for that. Namaste. Lovely. Cheerio now. Let me know how you get on. Any complaints, text me.